Hey, this looks so cute. What do we think? Okay, guess who's back? Me. Hey beauties, it's me, your favorite girl, your favorite quarantine bae, your favorite inconsistent queen, JessicaNicole. And in today's video, we are doing a chit chat, get ready with me. I asked you guys on Instagram, and if you are not following me on Instagram, here is my Instagram somewhere in here. And I asked you guys in my Instagram story if you wanted to see a first time using polygel nail tutorial, or if you guys want to see a chit chat, get ready with me. And you helped me, the Gemini, the indecisive person, still not come to a conclusion. So I decided to try to do my polygel nails myself, and this is what I got. I did make some mistakes, and I'm going to redo my nails for my birthday, which if you guys ain't know, my birthday is coming up. It's June 2nd. Shout outs to all the Geminis out there, okay? Our time is here. But before we get into this video, I want to shout out my gang. You want to know why? Because I banged with y'all just like how y'all banged with me. I love y'all so much. And to be a part of my gang, you have to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And be the first 2 people to comment in the comment section, and your comments will be shown in this video. Anywho, let's get started. Me talking might be all over the place just because I mean, I have it written down, like what I want to talk about, but who knows what's gonna happen. How have you guys been? How's quarantine? I know that some people, some states are open now. I don't agree with it, but yeah, some states are open now. Good for you guys. I just hope that you are being safe, because who knows what the hell is gonna happen. They're already talking about another wave of it happening in the fall when flu season comes back and all types of stuff. And I'm gonna just let y'all know, we ain't safe out here. I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of theory videos that I've been watching that have to do with like Bill Gates and all these other people, and the CDC trying to do like population control. This was the reason of this. Blah, 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 blah. I try not to think too much into it, but I just hope that you guys are being safe in this time, because this is really, really, it's a hard time. I'm thanking God right now that nothing has happened to any of my family members. Some of my family members have gotten sick, like they had the flu or whatever, or they really don't know if they had the flu or the virus or whatever the case may be, but they were sick. They're fine now. Nobody had to go to the hospital. Again, I'm thanking God, because I don't know how I would have to deal in this time, but for those who did lose a family member in this time, I'm so sorry. This is the worst way to lose a family member, especially because you cannot even see them on their last days. It's just sickening how this is going and how people have to deal with the new way of life. So yeah, like in Atlanta, I don't know if I have any subscribers from Atlanta, but like they're open out there, and their clubs is open. People getting their hair and their nails done, and people are in the clubs, like dead ass in the clubs. And I'm just like, we were just in quarantine not even a month ago, and y'all are in the clubs. Like, some people think this shit is a joke. I have barely left my house because of this. My mom is super paranoid, so yeah, I haven't physically like touched my mom in a while. I've seen my mom like to drop off stuff or whatever, and like when I dropped off the cake for my sister's birthday, which her birthday was in April, but like to physically be around my family, I haven't in a while, and it's a lot for me because I'm a big family person. I am a mama's girl, so not being able to like bother my mom or like be around my mom is a lot. Especially in this time when my birthday's coming, where I am around family and friends every birthday. It's a lot for me. It's making me sad. I am thinking about having a Zoom party, and if I do decide to have a Zoom party, I will let you guys know so that you can join in. I will let you guys know on Instagram. So again, follow me on Instagram so that you will know. I'm never on Snapchat, so please. I mean, you follow me, but I'm barely ever on there. But yeah, I will definitely let you guys know what exactly is going to happen as far as my birthday. If I have a Zoom party, y'all will know so you guys could join and enjoy. Most likely we'll be Jamaican music, so don't be upset. And it's BYOB because we being drunk or whatever. It's getting hot in my house, but it's pouring outside. Well, there's more to talk about quarantine, but as far as quarantine, I know it's driving some people crazy. It hasn't been really driving me that crazy. I've been keeping busy because I learned how to do my own hair. I learned how to do my own nails. I've been painting. I have a coloring book. I cook every day. By the way, if you have any friends who have a man or is married and they're in quarantine, check on them, because we're not okay. Okay, we're not. A lot of the paintings I did was free-handed, and I wasn't really proud of those paintings, but this one in particular, this one was also free-handed, and I got these little canvases just because Kiona and I said we were going to start a wall of like my paintings. So this one is free-handed as well. I did this one. This is my favorite one out of all of them, so this will be the first one to put on my wall. My heart is a little, you know, fucked up, but I still like this one. And then this is a coloring book that I've been using. This is the page that I'm on. And it's so intricate that it takes forever to do, so I haven't really been touching that. Like I said in my previous video, I box braided my own hair, which took like 8 hours. They're long as well, so that's probably why. And I did the polygel nails like I said before. So quarantine has not been like fucking with me like how it's been messing with other people, just because I am tapping into my creative abilities and I am loving it so freaking much. As far as me being here on YouTube, it was taking me a while to just do it, just because this is the only thing that's been like messing with me mentally, because it's like YouTube has changed so much and I'm really trying to get used to the changes in YouTube. So, and Keon and I talk about it all the time, that I get into my head a lot and stuff like that. So I'm just working on that, and that's why I'm trying to like put more videos out and let you guys know like I'm not trying to like just dip on y'all. It's just trying to find where I belong in YouTube. I am afraid of how the world is going to look really soon. I'm tired of wearing masks because it is messing with my skin. Like every time I go out and I wear a mask, I break out around this area. It's annoying. I'm sick of it. You don't know how many pimples I got and had to like take care of quickly before it got worse. So I'm hating that. I'm hating wearing masks. Like as soon as I leave the store and I get in my car, I'm ripping that mask off because I just can't. I have been talking to my sister and my sisters and my aunt a lot more there's only like a couple people that I speak to often. My cousin Lena, my mama, she called me often. But yeah, quarantining, the only thing that bothers me about it is not being able to love on my family the way that I want to. My eye seems a little dark. That's because the weather is just making me feel this way. So I'm like working on what the weather is doing to me, I guess. Quarantining with Keon. At first, when all of this first started, when my job told me we would be out of work for a little bit because I'm not an essential worker. If you guys do not know, I've never been an essential worker, so yeah. All the jobs I've chosen have never been like essential work. So yeah. So when they told me I would be out of work, I started to panic in the beginning because I'm like, how are we gonna take care of bills? How are we going to take care of home? But I remember that Keon is an essential worker. Keon works in the medical field, so we were okay as far as that. So Keon's been able to work, so bills have not been an issue. I have not had any real severe issues during this time. I'm not trying to boast and brag at all because I know some people are going through it. All I could do is pray for all of those who are going through something. I had people talking about their landlord is trying to be slick and, you know, evict them in this time. And it's like, how can you put people on the street in this very moment? Like, you have no heart if that's how you think it. But it has been hard out here because a lot of things out here have been closed. I mean, beauty supply is like 1 in a million. So you gotta really, really search. To get into the post office is insane. I had to get medicine from my doctor, which was medicine that I had before, and to get into the CVS, because that's where I have to get my prescription from, it was like damn near a 30-minute wait, you know, outside. What makes it worse is in a day like this, it's raining outside right now, people are still having to wait outside to get whatever they have to get. Like, I think especially out here in New York, a lot of people aren't taking this seriously because people are trying to have quarantine parties. People have hit me up asking me to like come over, or, you know, what am I doing for my birthday, or saying that like people that did have birthdays, they saying that, oh, they were trying to have parties. Like, one, my man worked in the medical field. In the beginning, he was around a lot of COVID patients, and his COVID patients were actually very old. So, you know, I have to be safe. You know what I mean? And I have to keep everybody around me safe because I don't even know if I have anything. And because he's around them every day and he comes home every day, he might even know if he has anything. So me, being how I am, I'm just caring more about everybody else's health. And I feel like they're not caring about their own health, knowing that my fiance does what he does, to just be like, let's chill. Hello. Y'all know what I'm about to do. I'm about to cut this crease. Life update. Life, especially before quarantine, life was great. I started getting back on track as far as like working, and I was kind of back on track as far as YouTube too. For at one point, I was like really back like into doing it, and then I can't even really say what happened before I actually like was like, okay, whatever. If somebody don't get their goddamn child from breaking shit outside, therapy, as far as that, has been amazing. Not only have I been going to my regular therapist, I've also been going to relationship or premarital counseling. And I love it. I don't know if my man love it. He don't got a choice. Something we have to do, that I feel we have to do before walking down the aisle. I don't care if he agrees or disagrees. And I mean, I can't say that I don't care, because I do. But he's been doing it. He's been taking the tools as well and applying it, and I'm proud of him, because, you know, Black men in therapy is not something that is easy to get them to do. They think, Black people period, a lot of races, I'm not gonna lie, think that something has to be wrong with you in order to sit in front of a person and talk about your problems. This is not my first time in life going to therapy. I used to go when I was in high school. Your girl had anger issues, you know, and me and my mom weren't the best of friends like we are now. So I used to go back then, and it didn't help. And I know why it didn't help, but I don't think I want to touch on that in this video. I think I'm going to touch on all of that in another video. This came out beautifully. Let's pray the other eye does exactly what this eye did, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. Let's finish up this eye real quick. So yeah, therapy has been amazing. I've learned, especially in this time, because I'm home and I'm kind of like, I'm not really home alone because Keon comes home. He's home by like 8 o'clock, but like I have the entire day to myself. And Wednesdays I do my therapy alone, and you know, even when I'm not talking to her, I am still in ways just, you know, figuring myself out and learning more about me. And I'm gonna tell you that I learned so much about me, what triggers me, what doesn't trigger me. I even brought myself to a point where I have, and if you guys don't know, I'm being very, very, very open with you guys in this moment. If you guys don't know, I do not have an amazing relationship, or I don't think I have a relationship at all with my biological father. It's been like that kind of my entire life. I was very in denial when I was younger, I can tell you that, because when you're little, you are very, you know, open to a lot of things, and I was open to relationships with my dad and stuff like that. And as I got older, I just realized that he is who he is, and I can't really do anything about it. I did allow it to bother me, and that brought me to the relationships I had. That brought me to a lot of things, as far as men. And I realized that my father was very much so emotionally unavailable, but it brought me to me just accepting who he is and forgiving him, which was not an easy process. It took me 28 years to forgive this man. Well, less than 28 years. Well, less than 28 years, because I've had a real issue with him in my teenage years, but it took me over 10 years to forgive him for everything. And I was surprised at myself, but also very, very proud of myself, because in order for me to heal, in order for me to be the wife that I want to be to Keon, in order for me to be the person that I want to be, the business person, the sister, the cousin, the whatever, to all these people in my life, I can't hold on to whatever hurt I have from my father. I did tell him in my words that I forgive him. I didn't want to go in and be like, oh, well, you hurt me because of this, because it's like, I'm not going to get anything out of it by doing that, because he is going to shut down. So I even bought myself to do that. I started thinking about my relationships with people. I gotta work on those, because if I don't see something with somebody that if I see something with somebody that I don't like, I usually just stop messing with them. And sometimes I don't even explain to them why. I just go about my business, and that's not good. So that's something I want to work on as well. So yeah, therapist has taught me all the things that have made me the person I am now, and why certain things bother me so much, because I am partially trying to break generational curses, especially because your girl is Caribbean, and baby, when I tell you, Caribbean people and their feelings, we don't talk about that. So a lot that I've been working on, and I'm just very, very proud of myself. And if I tell anybody anything, therapy is the best thing I've ever done for myself. This quarantine and going to therapy is even better, because it's helping cope with all these things. It's giving me something to work on in the time that we're in. This eye never come out the same ever. Like, I just be sitting there trying to figure out how to make it the same, and it just don't work. And the hardest part that was for me in going to therapy was actually saying how I feel, and not just saying what was done to me. And that was just something that I realized that I struggled with that a lot. Yeah, I've done that a lot. I wasn't able to say I feel sad, I feel happy, blah blah blah. It was more so like, this was done to me, blase blase blah. So I had to really work on that, and I'm getting better. Those are the things I'm learning. Those are the things I've worked on. I'm working on myself. So that's why I'm not really mad about this whole quarantine thing, because as you guys know, I wear many hats, and those many hats didn't give me the opportunity to like slow down and like work on me. Yeah, I was going to therapy, but then as soon as I leave therapy, I gotta go to work, so I gotta like snap out of whatever I was feeling after therapy. And it's like I never really had time to like work on me. So in this process, I'm working on me, on top of, you know, working on a lot of other things, working on my relationship, working on my relationship with other people, working on my relationship with God. You know, it's just a process. Relationship therapy has taught me, I don't know what it's taught Keon. Well, I know what it's taught Keon, and I'm not going to speak on his behalf because he's not here, and that is not something I ever want to do. And that's probably why we were going to start the relationship channel or whatever, but I didn't want to like rush it, especially because of like in the space that we are in therapy. It was kind of like our relationship therapy was kind of breaking us down and building us back up. So, you know, we weren't in like a space where on camera we'll look like this happy-go-lucky relationship. I don't want to fake nothing. Y'all know I ain't faking. Fine. But yeah, I didn't want us to be in the space that we were in, especially because we were in that space where she was like breaking us down, like. And like I said, I learned that we come from two very similar backgrounds. We have a lot in common as far as our backgrounds. And the things that we feel or the things that we want as far as our relationship is so similar, but we say it in different ways, we attack things in different ways, so it comes off that we don't want the same thing, but we do. So we're trying to figure out how can we make it relay, not the same, because we're not the same, we are polar opposites, but how we can make our differences work for us. All right, this is the part that I'm going to be quiet on. These are the same things that's on my nails. I was excited when I got them. I'm actually going to use these in the place where I cut my crease. So I guess I'll be right back. Alright, what do we think? I actually like this. I want to put my lash on before saying I really like it. I do like it, but you know. Alright, so the lashes I am using today is from Delilah Lash Club, of course. It is in the name Delilah. This is how they look. Come on. Hopefully they're full enough for this look. And yeah, if you guys want to shop on Delilah Lash Club, you can use my discount code for a percentage off. The discount code is my name, JessicaNicole, all caps, all together. And yeah, let me put this lash on. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I'm recording, I don't use primer anymore because I'm wasting my primer and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm gonna use my Morphe spray as like my little base. Oh, it's spitting at me. It's spitting at me. Oh. This one smells like an asthma pump. Stop trying to scam me. God. You calling my phone trying to scam me? And I was talking about therapy. So yeah, relationship therapy going amazing. Keon and I are low-key meant to be. I'm kidding, but that's been, he ain't going no way, cause look at me. No, I'm kidding. No, it is great that that was a decision I made as far as bomba clot, man. Yeah, so it just made me realize more about our relationship, that we do need to work on some things. I'm happy to know that we want the same things. I'm happy to know that he my bae for life, you know? Because if you can't go to Bella Noches, then where else can you go? It gave us time to work on some things, and we're still working on some things. So I don't know exactly we're going to start working on our relationship channel. I still want to put it on pause until we are both in the space that we want to be as far as our relationship. But the channel's already made. I'll put the link in the description bar if you guys want to subscribe for when we do start posting. You guys would be very much appreciated. What else? Because quarantine don't be having nothing going on in people's life. What else? My job tried to play themselves. So once this is over, if I can find a different job, I'm going to. I did not resign from that job, but I'm gonna try to find something else once outside open back up, because they played themselves. I do have like connect some places. I don't know if I want to go back into makeup retail. You guys know I worked for Sephora, that didn't work out. I worked for Morphe, that definitely didn't work out. So let's see where my heart takes me. I do want to stay in the makeup industry, but it's just like makeup retail is the devil. Creativity wise, I have been looking at all these newer people that's on TikTok, that's on Instagram. Their work is amazing, and I do want to play around with those things, but we all know that it's not my world. And I've always been that way, to not like jump on trends. My sister said that about me today. That's just who I am. I just don't like jumping on trends. That's just, I like to be myself at the end of the day. So let's see. I'm gonna try to tap into that creativity one of these days alone at home and see what I get out of it. And that's it. My battery died, but I had to hurry up and blend this before the spray, like, let me take this off. Ugh. You see that? That's why I always tell people never do makeup with a scarf on. But I'm gonna freeze that in a minute. I had to blend this in before everything started to look crazy. So that's why I came back looking the way I did. Alright, YouTube is different. And it's always been different. I've always felt like YouTube shows and promotes who they want to and leave out people who they don't want to promote. I feel like a lot of people don't get the shine or the love that they deserve. And it will all end one day. It will. Because some people are going to get sick of it. And I feel like YouTube is going downhill, especially with all the guidelines that they have and a lot of other things with people who are more boisterous. They're going to get sick of these new guidelines that pop up every God knows how long. So we will see. And I forgot my nose contour. Come on, Jessica. So I'm not like killing myself over YouTube anymore. I do kind of want to like do the Instagram, go the Instagram wave. Like I've been seeing a lot of people go. I think I want to follow that trend and do that because it just seems better. But we're gonna see where the Lord takes me. For some reason he keeps bringing me back this way. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as YouTube. I still am gonna post content, but I feel like going the Instagram route is a little bit better. Also, a lot of the companies that reach out to me are more worried about Instagram than they are YouTube now. I don't know if that's just a thing for them, but they, like for example, when companies reach out, they kind of ask for both, but mainly like worry about Instagram. So I'm gonna focus more on my Instagram, posting more on there. I'm probably gonna have just one Instagram just because having two is a lot. The only thing is I wanted to keep some of my personal life personal, and having two Instagrams gave me the opportunity to do so because I understand that you guys want to be in my life, but it's just I see celebrities that allow people to be all in their business and then get mad when they're being judged. Can't get mad because you were putting it all out there. I decided not to put it all out there because I like to be who I am. I'm a free spirit. I pray that after all of this is over, especially in New York City, that our normal life can be as close to normal as possible, because I cannot. I miss my mama. And everybody that's been like, oh, New York got the most cookies. We are overpopulated as fuck in the city, like out this state. And the fact that rent is $1 million out here and it's still overpopulated, well, that's why. Because everybody living together. And don't tell me kind of nasty. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I want to hear people, you know, yeah, outside. I don't want to do too loud because, you know, I don't want to let my neighbors making them think something going on. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear I want to hear that. I want to hear dead ass. Feel me? I want to hear that. I want to be at home. Okay? I want my corner store to be open 24/7. Alright? I want to be in a city that never sleeps because I can always find what I need. I want to have a regular supermarket and not drive all the way to Walmart. I want to argue with the neighborhood. Okay? I'm joking. There's a lot about New York, if you're from here, that you are going to love. And that when you go other places, you're going to miss it. Okay? So, don't tell me to leave. Because I ain't going nowhere. I'm just saying. It's packed. I just want to see what's going to happen after all of this is over. See who's going to run for the hills. Because they don't want to be out here no more. Good. She didn't belong to begin with. And then Cuomo, I want to say this on my Instagram to my governor. You're doing a damn good job, okay? I am proud of you. I'm happy to say that you are my governor. I just hope that you do more for these essential workers, especially the frontline workers. They need a little bit more love, but you are doing a really good job, and I thank God that you are not rushing to open the city just to make some money, and that you are more worried about our well-being. I hope that, you know, you don't get crucified for what you do, because Lord knows who our president is. Well, not mine. Ain't my president. It's time for these braids to come out. I'm trying to wait because my birthday coming. I hope this ain't staying up, but I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat. Get ready with me. Like I always tell you guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on all social medias. Look, my braids gotta come out, B. Well, not yet. I got like a little 2 weeks left of it. I love you guys so much. Like I said before, stay safe. Use whatever tips I have. Get coloring books, get paint, get canvases. I know y'all spending money, but I'd rather spend money to be inside than to go outside. So yeah, I've been doing real good. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.